What's going on, everybody? Happy 40s day. I'm in a good mood. There we go. What's going on, Rhymer? Rhymer's here. Got coffee here. Kibi Crunk with the Happy 40s Day message. Pin that to the top. Good evening, William. How are you? Lukeski. What's going on? Yo, yo, yo. Coffee says, may the 40s be with you. I know, William, and I have like half your board, so I'm going to get those back to you this weekend. That's the goal. We're going to build this one tonight. I'm going to send you some back. Sorry, I'm feeling this music. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but I'm jamming. It is 40s day. It is a good day. Oh, we're also going to do a giveaway. I'm going to do that tonight. So let me set that up. Give me 2 seconds. Like I said, I'm in a good mood, so give me a hot minute, and we're gonna get that set up because everybody loves a good giveaway, right? If I get Cloudbot to open up. Spam Tech Bandit with the Prime subscription, 3 months. Thank you so much. That's a big sub. It says music do be vibing. It is true. That is true. Thank you so much. I appreciate the sub, and I hope you're doing all right tonight. I just figured we'd change it up tonight, and if I get copyright blasted, then whatever I do, I'm not too worried. So, let's get the Cloudbot going. Like I said, it's 40s day, so complete that. I think we've got all the giveaways done. Let's add a giveaway, custom mystery box. You guys know, and I promise you, they're not switches this time. All right, no timer. Should have set this up beforehand, but my daughter had some issues getting into bed at a reasonable time, so trying to do what we could. All right, you have to be a follower to win. That's my only stipulation, as always. Subscribers get a nice little bonus, so Spam Tech Bandit has given himself a nice bonus, but looking forward to rolling this out. Let's go. All right, let's look at the custom giveaways. Oh, I gotta delete some of these. I think it's this one. Yep, it's this one. No timer on this. Should be open. Hopefully this kicks over. There we go. Cool. All right, good luck, everybody. Good luck, good luck. Yeah, I'm feeling this music. Let's go. All right, so tonight is exciting because I kind of forgot that we had this build, and I feel like 40s Day is a perfect time to do this, but we're going to do the OG acrylic pearl build, which is really, really exciting. So, yeah, I'm super stoked. Sorry, let me push this so it's not blasting everybody, but super stoked for this. I've always wanted to see one of these builds. I never had a chance to. Obviously, I've owned a lot of premium pearls. I think 7 now, if my count's correct. So, really looking forward to this. As you guys see, brought out my pearl right now. And a reminder, this is my Stormtrooper white pearl. Although it's starting to yellow ever so slightly. But I was told that the Cerakote, like Stormtrooper Cerakote, just naturally over time, whether it's exposed to UV or not, which this is occasionally, we'll do that, but that's okay. Still looks sick. Still looks really good. It's almost like it almost turns like off-white, which isn't so bad. I'm actually pretty happy with this. I did sell a lot of my Brobot stuff, so like my black and white artisans are mostly disappearing, so less artisans and all that good stuff, but still really, really like this board. I really do. And that's why I'm excited to build this acrylic pearl tonight. I'm excited to build the other premium pearl when I get a chance. 2 things of note for that, by the way. I was supposed to, or at least I had planned, like, hey, we'll do that next week. I can't for 2 reasons. Number one, and most important, is my job has made a very weird choice. We have our company kickoff, our sales kickoff next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And Tuesday night, they're going from 3:30 until 8:30 p.m. on Valentine's Day with no dinner voucher. Don't know why that decision was made. Not my choice, but someone made that decision, so I won't be streaming on Tuesday night. And then Thursday, it's your standard like 11:30 to like 4:30 for the kickoff, but I'm probably gonna be wiped. It's all virtual, but I'm probably gonna be wiped, so I probably won't stream. So that's reason number one. Reason number two, someone that will be lonely on Valentine's Day. Yeah, maybe. Reason number two is I ordered a new desoldered gun, like the entire gun handle piece. So like the one I have, the ZD-915 or whatever it is, the gun separates from the actual vacuum machine piece, and that kind of got messed up. It got clogged. So I went on eBay today. I ordered an entire new gun. It's shipping from the UK, so it said it'll take at least a week to get here. I ordered some new cleaning tools for it. I kind of need a new one anyway, so probably the right move. So we're just going to move the streams that I was going to do next week. We'll do them the week after, most likely. The only exception, and it's just because those two streams were supposed to be the C1, the Caravan, and the Game Boy and Boulevard and the Pearl. I'd rather just have more time to prep and then just spend another week to do that. At best, we may do a stream on Thursday night next week, so a week from tonight, and we'll just build like another one of William's boards where I don't have to desolder anything. But I will have to get with you tonight, William. We may need to get some more of the 7305 sockets. I want to use these tonight because I have fears with this acrylic pearl that if we use the 0305s, they're going to be too long and they won't fit in the case. That's like a fear, and I'll look at it tonight. We'll kind of make sure, you know, that's the case. But if not, we'll work through it. No big deal. Which I did leave your. That's all right. We got the tangerines over there. So yeah, but I don't know what switches you want in there, and I don't know which ones you have modded and which ones. Yeah. I don't know, unless you know like which ones are modded. I don't remember if any are or if they're lubed. Like that's my fear, is I feel like you have a lot you sent me that aren't lubed, so I may send them back to you. Let's go through that. Let's give me 2 seconds. Let's grab that real fast. I think that's it. I think. Yeah, we should be good with all these. I hope that looked cool, by the way, because I was just reaching from over the back and just like dumping them. Like I've had them all out on the floor. So I don't know. So let's just go through. We know the tangerines aren't modded. Tangerines are good, but we know they're not modded. The soda switches, I can't remember if these are or not. These might be. I think these are lubed. I think these are lubed. CIY Phantoms are purple and green. Oh, these guys, are they modded? Which ones are these? Also, this music is just... I hope I can keep using this music. No, these aren't. Yeah, these are not. These are... They're very tactile. They're cool looking, but they're very tactile. I can't remember where I bought them. Yeah, I don't know where you bought a lot of these. Do we have enough pines? Maybe the pines? The pines might be good in there. Because I actually do want to cap this board tonight and then type on it, like... Ooh. I think these are. I hope we have enough. We'll see if we have enough. These might be good, man. These might be real good. We'll do a little linear build for you. I don't know what these mystery switches are, so we'll pass on those. Which one are these blue ones? Not modded. Ooh. I don't know what these are. Does anybody know what these are? by chance? Like, if I look, they're linear. I don't know what they are, though. Alright, let's not go with these. I'm just literally gonna toss all these switches back over. Oh, look, box pinks. Gar says CJs. Gatter on CJs. Okay. We do have Linjars, but I know those aren't modded. I actually happen to know that because I tried them. Could always do box navies and just annoy everybody, but I think a board like the OG Pearl is worth more than a clicky switch. Just my opinion. The pinks are modded. Oh, but do you want clickies in there? Do you really? It's up to you. It's your board. These don't sound bad. I think these are modded too. If not, they're pretty. No, they don't look lubed. These are pretty good for not being lubed. Nah, yeah, you don't want clickies in there. You have so many switches, my man. Maybe it's a good thing you sent me all these. Let's see what we got here. Not lubed, all right? It's pretty crazy, like, how you be around enough switches, you can tell what is lubed, what isn't. Ooh, are these modded? If they're not, they're pretty smooth out of the box. I don't mind these. These aren't bad. Alright, let's set aside what we want. What we think we want. Where are these Kales? Oh, these are, the Olivia switches. I haven't seen these in a long time, man. Looks like you got some Gat inks here. Gat inks are always a good one. Do need to get around to lube some of these for you. Yeah, these aren't lubed. Always go with browns. Whoop Studios? I don't know what these are. Something unlubed. They look almost like the soda switches, but they're different stem and a little darker. And then what are these? These are, I don't know what these are. Something tactile and not lubed. And of course you've got, I think these are what, pandas? Panda, 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 panda. Yeah. Alright, so my vote for you, bud, assuming we have enough. Yeah. Alright, assuming we have enough. My vote are the Pines or these guys. I can't remember what these are called. Your choice. You could always let the chat group decide too. It's up to them. But otherwise, I'm gonna toss all these over to the side. Neon V2. I'm assuming that's these, right? Which will actually look good with the purple pearl. So, if you want to go with these, I think that's the right move. All right, let's move all these over to the side. Bear with me. And yes, I've just been keeping them on the floor. It's just a big old pile of switches. Literally. Alright, so we're going to go with these. You say, well, they are in another pearl, need something different. I'm thinking CIY Phantoms. Which ones are the Phantoms? You want to go with these or not? The clear springy switches? It's up to you. Those are the clear ones, right? The all clear? You guys tell me. Alright, Phantoms it is. Your choice. Alright, these guys. It's like picking a drug. Yeah, they do feel bouncy. And they don't sound bad for not being lubed. So, also the good news for you is the acrylic pearl plate supports switch top opening, so you should be able to get into them and lube them if you really want to. But for anyone who doesn't know, since we're showing it off. This is the acrylic pearl. And this case is super like OG popular. It needs a little clean with some rubbing alcohol, but super popular because Jordy did a run of these after the premium pearl ran with the extra PCBs. They're all the same color. Like, all the acrylic pearls are the same color, which is really cool. And what's neat is, it's hard to see, it's your typical like 1.6 or 1.8 millimeter. And then the second layer is like a friggin' like 3.8 or 4 millimeter layer. And then you've got your plate layer. And then you've got your bottom layer, which is also like that same super thick. And then you've got your frosted bottom for the LEDs that you can see here. So, very cool. My only concern, sorry, my throat is still bothering me a little bit. My only concern is I plugged this in today and it didn't turn on, or at least not from what I can tell. So I'm going to test this in a few minutes here. I do have another pearl PCB we can use if you need to. So I'm just giving you a heads up. I may take this one off your hands if we can't get it to work. So just wanted you to be aware. Yeah, it didn't turn on when I plugged it in, but we're going to try again. I'm going to take it out and plug it in and see if it's just maybe shorting on the case or something like that, which is totally possible. So we're going to take a look. Like I said, I have one. I have an extra PCB if we need, so we're okay. All good. So let's do that. Let's, I need my screwdriver. Don't worry. Hedgie has a backup plan if we need. Also, I might look, if I have the same size screws, I might replace these for you because these look very, like, stripped, so. But like I said, we'll see what happens. Let's hope for the best. And then we'll go from there, shall we? Excuse me. My throat is still, like, bothering me. Like, I'm over feeling sick, but I'm still, like, coughing crap up. It sucks. Being sick is no fun. So I must say, I upvoted every 40s Day post today so far. I'll have to go back and finish out, but literally I think I've upvoted like how many ever threads we've done, how many ever 100 threads. I've upvoted all of them, and I hope you guys have too. It's always fun blowing the normies' minds. Whoa, that came right off. Always fun blowing their minds and having them ask what's going on, and it's pretty crazy. So yeah, so as you guys can see, your typical kind of standard like 1.6, 1.8 millimeter acrylic top layer, and then this middle layer is thickums. Thick. So that looks really good. Then you've got your space for your, these LEDs are bent. I don't know why they're not sticking up, but that's okay. You've got your plate layer. It's one single plate, so it's almost like an integrated plate for like an acrylic layout. And this thing needs to be cleaned. Good God. I may have to go get another paper towel and get some rubbing alcohol and get this thing cleaned up. Oh, plate foam. That's always good. It's actually like the right thickness too, which is good. And then we've got our PCB, which has 2 stabilizers in it, which I might just use these. And do you want split or full? It's up to you. You actually have a 6U stabilizer I can use, but it's up to you what you want to do. Do you want to do split? And we can move the split to the other side too. There's a couple different layouts with the pearl. It's been a hot minute, but I remember. Even though I only use this. Split is cool. Okay. Yeah, let me look and make sure you want, because I think it, actually I take that back. I think this is the only layout, the only split you can do. I have to look again, but I think this is it. I just remember, like, from a split layout standpoint, for me personally, the thumb is too far in, but I'm a right space thumb guy, right thumb space guy. All right, so, oh, and then, yeah, like I said, you've got your really thick bottom part, again, super thick, and then your frosted piece underneath. We're gonna get all this cleaned up before we put it all back together. I want to do that. Like, that's a personal goal for me. Those are M3 screws. I legit may have some very nice hex screws that can fit. Maybe. It all depends on the the top. And I know the bottom ones look pretty good, so I might swap your bottom ones out at the very worst. We'll swap these out so that it looks better on top. They don't look stripped, because the top ones look stripped. That's the downside. So, but let's see where we get to first tonight, okay? Let's do that. All right, ooh, I want to cut up my mat. All right, let's see if this thing even... Oh, hey, there we go. That's good. All right, so we do hear that. Let's go to, you guys won't see this. Pull out my tweezers, trusty tweezers. Remember, kids, always test your PCBs. Uh-oh. That's not good. Is this thing even programmed? This might not even be programmed, y'all. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, M works. Why doesn't this one work? H. Uh-oh. A couple of these aren't working. You have to make sure it's programmed. I don't want to have to build this if it's not working. I have a Perl layout somewhere. Let's do this. Let's open up QMK Toolbox. Maybe if it wants to open. There we go. I have a Perl layout. I got a full space layout. I can always change it. Let's just see if I can flash this. That'll be the key. If I can flash this even, then we'll be in good shape. I want to be holding escape when I plug it in. This might be a little wonky. There we go. Slapping QMK on this thing. Hey, that's a good sign. All right. Now, should be able to backspace. Should be K. All right. Yeah, this. Okay, so it might be that switch. Might need to jump it or find out. It might be dead. All right. What I'm trying to get to is just keyboard tester. Bear with me, all. Yeah, that's all right, William. Let's see what's up. If we have to jump a wire, we can always jump a wire. It's no big deal. At least I know this is somewhat working. Tab, Q. All right. These all work. That's good. All right. Enter is not working. No. Uh-oh. Alright, so we're missing an entire set of 5 switches, 5 switch points. That's a layer key. I actually happen to know that's a layer key. That's fine. So is this one. That'll be harder to test. Alt works. Spacebar should work. I have it on full space. We can always change it to a split space. Let's just make sure. Yeah, space works. Nothing there because that's where space is. That's GUI. And escape. Okay. So the concern is from here over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why would 5 not be working? Because it's not a single column. It would be... The diodes look fine. The resistors look fine. What would cause 7 was a registered 6 offender. Huh. Alright, let's see. Like I said, William, hold on. It's not the end of the world. Because Hedgie probably to the rescue. Maybe to the rescue. Hang on. Let's see. We gotta find that other Pearl PCB. Here we go. Sorry about that. So here's the build I'm gonna desolder when I get a chance. This is the one one of the ones we're gonna rebuild. So this one was sent to me by the guy who owned the Blue Pearl and then sold it to me. But he also sent me this entire other PCB that I believe should work. Should is the key word. Well, it looks like one of the RGBs got soldered on. Like, what the hell happened there? Look at this RGB. What happened there? I feel like no one took care of their stuff back then. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Uh-oh. Is that a loose USB port? That might be a loose... Yep. God, what is happening? Oh boy. We might not be doing a Pearl build tonight. Yeah, this is not a good PCB. What the hell is happening? This is not a great start. Alright, if anybody has any ideas why these 5 switches wouldn't be working, I'm all ears. But that's so weird that it would be 5 switches, right? Alright, I know my layout's flashed. Because, like, the last thing I want to do, I mean, we can... Yeah, it's these 5. We could always jump it, I guess, and run wires. Should be able to jump it, but they shouldn't be dead, right? Like, that shouldn't be an issue. Huh. And like I said, it's weird that it's 5 in a row. The resistors look good. The diodes look good. Nothing looks like blown out or anything like that. Alright, here's what I'm thinking. We might have to pivot away from the acrylic pearl build tonight. We might have to. I have all the time tonight, too. Like, I'm not in a rush. Maybe we'll come back to this one. Because I want to get this working for you, William. Like, legitimately, I want to find out why this isn't working. I'll work with Coob on this and see what he can suggest. because I do want to build this board. Like, this is a cool board, and I do want to build it. It's very OG, but I don't want to put it together and then like have to desolder it or something like that, right? Like, that doesn't do anybody any good. But the good news for you is that you've sent me enough stuff that we can pivot and we can still do other things, which is great. So it also takes the pressure off trying to put on a set of switches that you may or may not want in there. So there's give and take with this, right? Like, that's the good news. And I wouldn't worry too much. Yeah, pivot. So any friends fans in here? So let's do that. Let's do this. We're gonna pivot. We're gonna build something else. You have a lot of stuff to build anyway still, which is great, and I'm very appreciative of that. And it gives me this flexibility to do so. So this is cool. I like that with the mystery giveaway tonight, by the way. It's like asking if you guys trust me, kind of, which is cool. Like, how much do you trust me? You guys just enter randomly. Like, I could be sending you like crap. Not literally, but like I could be sending you like junk, and you blindly like enter my giveaway. You're like, if it's free, it's for me. William says he trusts me. That's good to know. Send Dookie, please. Man, Coffee, why you always gotta ruin the moment? I will say this. Trust might be a key word later on. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, let's pivot. What do we have to build still? I think we still have some acrylic stuff. I don't trust you as far as I can throw you. Well, it's a good thing, Tiers, that you can virtually throw me. Give me 2 seconds. Let's pivot and pick something else. Alright, I'm coming. Let's go with the... Alright, sorry. We're gonna pivot. I think we're gonna do a Phoenix. Now you're gonna get a premium Phoenix ready to be brought back, ready to bring to the meetup. All right, Phoenix time. Look at that. There we go. All right. This is our pivot. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build a Phoenix, and you want it hot swapped, and we can do hot swap because we are prepared for that. I'm gonna give you some new bubble wrap when I get a chance, by the way, bud. Let me put my pearl stuff back because I got a lot to figure out with these pearls and figure out what the hell is happening. All right, and let's do the Phoenix. Yeah, this all works out in the end anyway, right? Like, well, I don't know how to change the title. I guess we're not changing the title, but that's okay. All right, let's do... And I think, William, what we'll do is we will... Oh, I need my scissors. I'll ask you to pick a layout. If you want, like, split space, if you want... Instead of trying to, like, do the entire board hot swap, let's pick a layout together that you are comfortable with, and we'll go with that route. And man, I love these plates that Kane did, the black with the gold. Like, it just looks so good. And it's been a minute since I built one of these, so I'm excited. It's been a hot minute since I built mine. It's a fun board. I'm excited. someone reminds me what layouts we can do with the Phoenix 45, that'd be great. Do these Phantoms have a... Are they 5-pin? Yeah, good. They'll work for hot swap, which is great. Big bar Phoenix does hit different. I had mine big bar for sure. I enjoyed having mine big bar. And again, we'll have to go through... I'll have to remember how to do this. Let's put the bump-ons on here. Make sure the feet are good. I might even might even hit you up with a little bit of Brasso, sir, and get you cleaned up on this weight. A little bit of that tarnish because it's been sitting here, so we'll get that cleaned up. I don't remember these being the feet, but okay. They do fit. Tonight's stream sponsored by Liquid Death. I'm not gonna lie though, I was really hoping that someone from Milkus would somehow see my stream and then like want to sponsor me. Like, remember where I was doing that with the Milkus thing? I legit was hoping someone would see that and be like, oh wow, we can get free sponsorship with Hedgie. And then like every time it'd be like, this portion of the stream is brought to you by Milkus, and then like, you know, do a joke like Korean yogurt drink. So yeah. All right. Did you guys see how many viewers Alex Sotos has right now, or did, or was? Like when I first hopped on, he had 500 viewers tonight. That was insane. I wonder if it's because they're all tired of the 40 stuff, so they wanted to see something normie tonight. Like maybe that was what was happening. Because we took over Reddit. Good God, did we ever? Ooh, someone screwed these in. Holy crap. There we go. All right. These are way in there. Probably a little overkill. You have that other Phoenix too, William, and we'll get around to it. I think you've got one with an aluminum bottom, maybe? We'll get around to that one for like another stream. Maybe that'll be Thursday's stream. So we'll do back-to-back Phoenix builds, possibly. Yep, black on black. Okay, cool. Yeah, so maybe we'll hit that one up. I also didn't call this out 20 minutes ago, and I should have. Yinono with the follow. Thank you very much. But what reminded me just now is Coffee has just gifted Rad Cat Attack a tier 1 sub. Thank you, Coffee. It's very nice. One of the most giving subscribers I have. So thank you, sir. Rad says, never seen a better type test than Alex Sotos. Okay, cool. I usually don't watch his stuff. Like I said, I was kind of scarred. His first time I ever watched him was very, like, memey and a lot of D's nuts jokes. Not that we don't do D's nuts jokes, but it just was very, like, upfront and in your face. God, this red is so good. CT Anno, I wish they still did keyboards. They do some of the best Anno, hands down. Hands down. Although, I say that, and it sounds like Coob is going to get me some custom Anno for my Pearl, which is pretty exciting, so we'll see how that goes. All right, let's set this to the side gently over there. Let's get our PCB open. God, my throat is a mess. I'm still coughing up a storm. Sorry. He only uses his index finger on his right hand, so he's just like all over the... Oh my god. That would drive me nuts. Alright, Phoenix 45 PCB. Let's test one more time. Ah, Darth hit me up with the KLE for the Phoenix. Thank you, sir. So, yeah, you can do split space with no stabs. You can do 6.25 and a 6U, or You can do 2.25 and 2.75. It's up to you, William. Your choice. Right, no control. I won't put Milmax sockets into there. I promise. I won't do that. Let's make sure that the keyboard tester works. Hey, look at that. That worked actually. All right, let's see if I can get 1K. K Q W E. There we go, and then it should be able to hit enter. Hey, look at that. That works. All right, now I can test. Now I'm like wanting to test everything before we.
Each one giving special emphasis to certain sections of the orchestra, as heard from those positions. Now, when played back simultaneously on two separate systems, the sounds are blended together.
Sounds like a lot of people, William, are saying dual 1.75s. I don't even know if I have a key set that supports that, but. $1.75s, let's do it then. I have a feeling these sockets are going to be super tight. Just me personally. Good news, everything works. That's always a good sign. All right, now I feel comfortable. We can actually build this thing. And no stabilizers makes me very excited. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. No stabilizers is like super awesome. So knowing this, I do think, okay, so here's the question though. Did anybody happen to see if there were any issues with the longer Milmax sockets? I know someone brought it up in Kane's channel recently. I want to make sure there's no issues with that. I have enough of the more expensive but shorter ones, but I want to make sure that there were no issues. I just don't know if anybody knows or not. And if you don't, that's okay, because I need to look it up, but someone mentioned it. See if I can find it. All right. Where's it? Mech Vault. Search in. Oh, yeah, plug that in. It probably helps. In Mech Vault. Milmax. Jump. All right, so can't remember, but it says that can't remember what's his name says. Someone couldn't fit 3305 because they were too tight. Someone else said they used 3305 ones. Do you want to solder this with the Phantoms? You want to do that? I'm down to do that. I think that would be nice and fun and easy. It's up to you, bud. You're the driver here. I'm just the builder. Let's do it then. All right. I love how it, like, from you guys, like, perspective, I truly enjoy how interactive William is with me when I'm on stream. Like, it's awesome. So huge thanks, man. All right, but he's comfortable, and we were gonna build with the Phantoms anyway. Let's build with the Phantoms. That'll look cool in the Phoenix. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's gonna make my life easy to do that. My life be like, ooh, ah. All right, I'm gonna turn on the soldering iron. We're gonna do the Phantoms. That's what we're gonna do. And yes, I know, not in the corners. There should be enough Phantoms here. Should is the keyword. God, this plate looks so good, y'all. Y'all. Hey, y'all. Nothing like a good brand new Phoenix PCB. We want nice tight fit though with the switches. And these pins are very thin, so they don't like hold, which is interesting. Yeah, damn, they don't really even hold in. Okay, fine. And we're gonna put them all in here because it drives like Luke Ski and a couple others really wild. And he wants big backspace, so you want a 2U backspace. So we do need to do a stabilizer then, yes? No, let's do these switches, man. These are gonna be awesome. Let's do these. We can always lube another set of switches for the Pearl, so let's do these. But yeah, you want to do big backspace? Then that's cool too. Let's do big backspace. Let's I'll put these in. I'll put these in first. Let's do the one stabilizer so that you do have the. Gnarly says it's about to be the best Phoenix layout. So you guys think the best Phoenix layout is 1.75U bottom row and a full 2U backspace? Just want to make sure I understand. Yeah, I mean, like, if you care about row profile, yes, you'll be stuck with a flat layout, but... Uh-oh, we're out here changing people's opinions and decisions. Oh, boy. Guess that's just how we roll on this stream. Yeah, I don't think you're going to go wrong with this build, William. I really don't. I think that from a build standpoint, these are good switches. They feel very nice out of the box. Yeah, they're fine. That's right, Cam. Cam is a good profile, good flat profile. And I will have a key set that probably covers these for the most part. I don't have a flat profile, but we'll just deal with out of row profile when I put this together and we type on it tonight, so. Also, it's fun having a 4-pound 40% keyboard. I know like no one ever really like talks about it, but mega enjoyable. Tier says SA or bust. Actually, some good SAR3 profile stuff. Like low-key Bliss was always pretty good. But never forget that time that Olivia decided to do Dark Olivia because she didn't want Bliss competing with her. True story. There's so much old school drama if you were around back then. Oh. I kind of miss a little bit of it, but at the same time I don't. I'm glad we're at a place where we're more inclusive than exclusive now. Oh my god, all brass top? I can't imagine. I cannot imagine. Like, I'm like outside of my oceans, I'm kind of over the heavy 40. Like I do like a little bit lighter. Like it needs a little bit of heft, but not a lot. But yeah. What happened to Bliss's creator, Nat? Nat, I think, is still around. Like, I see her post on Instagram occasionally, but I don't think she's as heavily involved in keyboards anymore. I believe. I don't know. I mean, I just see what I see on Instagram, right? So. I think, like, I saw her pictures in Tiny Makes Things recently. Which, Tiny still owes me an interview, by the way. She owes me an interview. Just throwing that out there. God, these switches look so good on this plate. Holy crap. This is... excuse me. For having to pivot, this seems like the best way to do it. And one day I'll be over this crap in my lungs and throat and all that fun stuff. One day. Alright, there we go. Okay. Alright. And then we'll get to the bottom row here in a minute because I want to do the stabilizer first. But we're going to do 1.75U, so it's a 1.25. It's 1U, 1.25, and then I believe the 1.75 is right here. I think it's right here. Let's at least get all these into place. There we go. Look at that, Lukeski. No problems. Alright. So I believe that's the 1.25. And then 1.75 should be here. We're gonna double check this in a minute with some keycaps. Like, that's before we solder this. That's going to happen. I believe the other one is right here. Maybe? Might be a little off. I'm just looking at the layout on KLE. Should be 1U, 1.25, and then this should be 1.25, so this should go right here. Alright, so maybe this one goes over one? Yeah. Of course, it goes in the spot where it can't hold. I believe that is correct. That looks correct. So, alright, cool. We're good with that. Which keyboard is your 6-pound keyboard, Tears? I'm kind of interested to find out. Alright, let's get you some stabilizers, William. Oh, a Poly Molly. Interesting. Okay. Here. Actually, let's use one of these. Sorry, trying to. Perfect. All right, get some Durock up in there. Sorry, this music is just hitting. I am very sad that 40s Day will be over in 2 hours. But we all know 40s Day is forever. And I will always continue to piss off the normies. Tear says 40s Day will always be in our hearts. That's right. Like, honestly though, I truly just enjoy pissing off normal people. And that goes for like almost everything in life, so don't think that it's just like Hedgie just being an ass. It's like, that's the way it goes. Phoenix unnecessarily needs more heft and winkeyless. That and Relic are pretty much that what I'm looking forward to this year. Yeah, this should be good. Relic's going to be awesome. Oracle's going to be awesome. I do believe that Kane is going to send me an Oracle to build on stream, which is pretty cool. But I will be getting an Oracle, absolutely. Relic probably too. Like I can't even deny it. I will probably be getting a. Why is there grease on here? I will probably be getting a Relic as well. So I don't remember which one is El Jefe. I don't remember which one that is. I need to remind myself. That in there. I like that I only have to mess with one stabilizer tonight. That makes me very happy. El Jefe is just Relic without the exploded spacebar? Interesting. Okay. With the exploded spacebar is the best part. Like, no joke. That's why I like Curio so much. So comfortable. Don't forget, Curio group buy is happening still right now. You can order a Curio. If you're on the fence, you should buy one. I'm not telling you to be financially irresponsible, but I am telling you that you are going to miss out on a really, really good keyboard. Those two are mutually exclusive. They do not go hand in hand. You do not have to be financially irresponsible, but you also don't have to miss out on an awesome board. So, just throwing that out there. Also, for anybody that cares, side note, I did finally get around to changing my YouTube name today to match here. It is Hedgie404 now. Peep the new socials on the bottom. That is a thing. And the reason that's important, at least in my opinion, is it also is signaling I'm going to change my Instagram handle to match as well. So my Instagram will be changing. I'm going to change it on Thursday or Friday of next week. So give people some time so that I can do that and let them know ahead of time. So just figure for a continuity standpoint, it's important to have the same naming convention across all platforms. So just a heads up. So yeah, who am I again? Yeah, okay, Tears. But I just want to make sure everybody knew that. So that is happening. And like I said, from a how do I say this without sounding conceited? From a brand perspective, it matters. So and it just keeps everything from people being like, oh, it's 4 different names for Twitch and YouTube and Reddit and Instagram. Instead, it's basically the same ones across, which is good. All right, so William said he doesn't need a Curio since he has one of the 3-degree prototypes, as do I. Although 5-degree is probably going to be super awesome. That's like I said, that was the feedback. I'm pretty sure all of us ended up giving was that 5-degree or something more than 3 degrees would be preferred. And shout out to Kane for listening to us and actually doing that. So, all right, solder time, y'all. Let's go. And as always, especially on a 40s day, ask me anything. Ask me anything. So, within the bounds of Twitch and not getting myself banned, please. Okay, that's all I ask. Keep it PG. All right, double check. That looks right? 1.75, 1.75, 1.25s. Let's be smart. Let's put a key set in there. If I have a key set with them. What's up, Evan? I better make sure I have a key set with 1.75s. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I might need some more keycaps. already. I didn't think I would. Alright, new follower. Crominion, thank you. Appreciate the follow. Welcome. Hope you're doing alright tonight. Okay. Yes, so that is the right way to do that. That's all I cared about. Want to make sure we didn't screw it up. That was the key. We'll figure out what key set we're putting on this later. No rush on that. This probably... Oh, that didn't come out. That's good to know. That one will. Okay. Gnarly over there being like, just use lock or shift or... no. No for the backspace. Reminder once again, this stream is sponsored by Liquid Death. I'm trying so hard to get a sponsorship. Alright. So, I missed a little bit, but Tier said, this is the part where I mentioned that I'm waiting for the whiskey, but a certain someone did something bad, and here we are. Whiskey. Whiskey's the one with the cat theme, right? Evan says, bring back Milkus. Next stream. Next stream I'll bring back Milkus, I promise. I'm glad Evan remembers the Milkus, though. Alright. Let's solder this bad boy. William says, glad the Mavs scored a gem with Kyrie. I'm looking forward to seeing him and Luka playing together. How about you, Hedgie? I'm not a Kyrie fan. That's the first problem. Don't really particularly care for Kyrie. I think he's self-absorbed and an a-hole, but I guess that's besides the point. Secondly, from a basketball standpoint, I guess it's going to work, but I'm just going to say now, they better score frickin' 120 points a game because they're not going to have any defense, that's for sure. Luka is a bad defender. Kyrie is a bad defender. So, they better score a lot. Otherwise, this may not work for them. Oh, you're a big Dallas fan. Okay, well that explains, right? Like, that's cool. I understand that. I'm a Hawks fan. I'm happy we won tonight. We beat the depleted Suns. No Booker. KD's not over there yet, so, you know. And this is why Luke told me to be careful. That pin is missing. Son of a bitch. I have to go back and pull that one out in a second. Come on. Wow, you're really fighting me. Okay. I'll give KD 3 years in Phoenix, and he complains and get traded again. He'll probably retire after this stint with Phoenix, honestly. At least that's the way I look at it. He's old. He's like 36 or 37 now. That's old in NBA terms. People forget how long he's been around. And of course, you got players like LeBron who make longevity seem easy. In a 20-year career, breaking the all-time scoring record. It's insane. He will ask Brown eventually. Yep. Jonesy says KD should have never left Golden State. Jordan is still the better player. Yeah. Okay, so let me ask you this, William. Jordan, you think Jordan is the GOAT? I don't feel bad for Westbrook. He's making money, so. And you do think Jordan is the GOAT. Okay. I'm not so sure anymore. Like, there's a lot of things that still make Jordan one of the best ever. But LeBron's longevity has to play into that, right? Like, Jordan played 15 years, had to take a break because of that whole gambling scandal thing. Turned out he could play baseball at a decent clip. But 15 years versus 20 years and counting for LeBron. I don't think rings are everything anymore. Everybody will use the rings argument, but LeBron is putting himself into a tier on his own. Yeah, like, I gotta look at it, though, too. Like, LeBron stuck for 8 years with Cleveland on his first stint. His first stint with Cleveland was 8 years. Then he spent 4 with the Heat, and then 4 with the Lakers. Or, I mean, back with Cleveland, where they won it again, finally, with Kyrie. And then he's been with the Lakers for 4 now. So, to be fair, he has jumped 3 different teams, but he's been with Cleveland the longest in his career at basically, I think, 12 years. And he almost willed them to a championship by himself with some really bad rosters with, like, Mo Williams and, yeah. And I agree with Jonesy. They did play it tougher. Like, it was, you were allowed, as a defender, you were allowed to do a lot more and be more physical. But dudes are definitely way more athletic because, like, now you have centers that are expected to, centers, which isn't really even the role anymore. You've got guys, you know, number 5s who are supposed to be able to shoot a 3-ball, play solid defense. Everybody else, your 3s and 4s are supposed to be 3-and-D wings, right? Your 2 needs to be an excellent shooter and play good defense. And then point guard's changing even now, right? Like, point guard, they're becoming bigger and more athletic, and it's just a different style these days. And that's why, like, I think that's why a lot of people hate Trae Young as much as I like him, is he's not built to be a massive defender, right? Like, he's built to be an offensive engine, and I think that bothers some people. Adrian, what's going on? How are you? Glad you can make it. I actually have to hit you up tonight. There's something I need to talk to you about, something that we were working on previously, so don't let me forget to hit you up tonight after the stream. Got some more news. William says he considers Trae Young an old school type of player. Tell me why. I want to hear this, actually. That kind of interests me. He reminds me of Reggie Miller. Yeah, I guess, but without the length, right? Obviously, he's 6'1" or whatever he is, but talks a lot of crap. He tends to back his game up. Not always, but tends to. What he did to the Knicks in the playoffs, 2 years ago was insanely fun. DM me whenever you remember. Okay, cool, I will. William says he hates that Reggie never got a ring. Yeah, I would say the same. He went up against some tough teams in the East back in the day, though, too. Alright, take a quick break. Evan, gifting some subs. Awesome. Evan gifted 2 Tier 1 subs. Mararzi got one, and Forbidden 404, which is great. Forbidden was on my last stream, so thank you, Evan. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You're a baller. It's very kind of you. Thank you, sir. Happy 40s Day to you, by the way. I'm going to turn this fan off. We were vibing with the music earlier, and I can't quite hear it as well, but we're going to continue to vibe, okay? Just Mario. Okay. Thank you, Evan. Oh, see, now I see it. IX Mario XI. Okay. Hey, you guys. I smell ice cream. Hey, you guys. Yes, that was an awful Goonies impression. I recognize that. Sorry, not sorry. Side note, I loaded up all of my VODs that I hadn't up to YouTube today. So if you missed any recently and you want to go back and check some out, all 11 streams were uploaded that were missing today. So feel free, go back, watch. They are up to date on my new YouTube name, Hedgie404. Crucified said, I thought you were doing the electric company. No. God, this solder. So I bought a new desoldered gun. I might buy a new soldering iron. This thing gets so hot. Like my fingers where I'm holding it, they are warm. Very warm. And I've been thinking about getting that, what's the one that Jay has? The wireless one, the pen? Or whatever it is. But definitely maybe looking to upgrade soon. Alright. Let's fix that one switch on the bottom. This one, which, like I said, Luke will laugh at me because I've been stuffing them in all at once. I bent a pin. What do you want, dog? Oh, it's this one. I'm trying to, like, undo the wrong split. Well, it's gone forever, so we'll find that in a minute. I see you shaking your head, Lukeski. I see it. I don't know where that switch went, and because it's clear, I can't see it, so... There we go. All right. We are good. Cool. I'm gonna find that switch. I don't know where it is. I'm gonna find it though. All right, so that's done. My fan is clicking when I turned it off. When it was slowing down, it was like click, 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 click. I don't know if you guys heard that or not. All right, anyway. One freshly built Phoenix with a 2U backspace and 1.75U bottom row. Let's go, let's go. Let's put this thing together. All right, gotta remember how to do this actually. Because there's little gaskets and such, and I gotta remember how these go. Yeah, this looks clean, man. Like, this is nice. All right, let's move these over. All right, someone's got to remind me what I'm supposed to do here. Because I don't remember what the long screws are for. Or is it the long screws that go in? I can't remember. Someone help me. I'm pretty sure one of these little rubber grommets goes on each side. I only see 7, which is concerning. Yeah, I only have 7. Uh-oh. No long screw in short hole. Not squishy. What? So it's only the black screws, right? And I've got 4 washers. But again, only... I'm assuming, if I remember correctly, I do this, right? Clear ones go on the top. Okay. Shouldn't the washers go on the top, though? Don't want to lose that. Like I said, it's been a hot minute since I built mine. Let's... I could have sworn on mine I put the clear ones on the bottom, like, you say on the top, on the... in the top of here? Because I could have sworn they went down here, because they hold against the... Yeah, okay, they fit into there. Okay, we're good. Yeah, we're good. Okay, they fit into there, that's right. And the whole thing was you gotta just make sure, like, they stick into there when you place the top in, or when you place the PCB in. Okay, so we didn't need 8 of them. We got extras though, just in case, which is great. And then it's in here, and then the washers, and then the screws. Come on, come on. Uh-oh, struggling. Ah! I don't remember this being this tough, though. Or should I put the... Well, I guess I can't put the screws in first, huh? I can't put the screws through the plate. Gnarly helping me out. Okay. Oh, okay. We are missing a squishy boy, though, which kind of sucks. I wonder if I have an extra one somewhere. I always have extra parts. Nope, that's not. Alright, no extra squishy grommet. Doesn't have to be burger, so just put them in the bottom, or put them in the top of the case, and then just do the yeah, okay. Let's see where I'm missing a screw over here. Definitely not easy. Nope, I think it worked. I can see, maybe, but we can always take a tweezer and move these over. Maybe. Nope, not quite. Damn, I can see in the light. It's not quite right. See if I can get this down and squished in there. Nope. Okay, let's try again. This is a tight fit, I will say that. Like, it's very tight. Put that there. Wish there was a better way to do this, but it doesn't feel like there is. Yeah, that scratch sounds fine. We're not scratching the USB. Everybody chill. We're not scratching the case. It's aluminum. It's gonna happen. And it's more the PCB touching. So everybody chill. We're all good. I'm not gonna screw up William's board. I promise. Okay? There we go. It's a little better. Yep. Alright. It should be good. Should. So now we're gonna take the washers, put that on here. We're gonna grab our Allen key. This one might be giving us some trouble. Yep, that one's still giving us a little bit of trouble. Okay, one more try. Okay, it's just the top, which is funny too. Sorry. Alright, so the bottom is not giving us any troubles, but this top piece is, for whatever reason. I will get this. I don't remember having to do this on mine. I really don't. And thank you again, Gnarly, for sending me that. Appreciate it. Alright, let's try. It's like a delicate balancing act. Just trying to keep an eye on the. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh. Okay, I see what happened. Now I can use the tweezers and set them in there. I think this is the hardest part of the Phoenix build, right? So this one back here is the issue. It's just like every time I put this in, it's like gunking up basically. Like that's... If anyone has any thoughts or ideas, I'm all ears. Because I have to start over one more time. It's only slightly frustrating, I promise. Should I like, glue these into place? See, and that one broke. Alright, let's try it one more time. All this for the sound, right? It helps with the sound, the mount, the feel. Alright, last try. Gonna lose my mind. Such a tight fit. Alright, alright. I've got to come up with a better way. Gnarly, just because you want me to see, you want me to lick something. I think you just want me to lick. Like, I just think you want to see that. Yeah, but will they fit? So my question is, if I do that, will they fit with the screw in place? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, so if you're saying put it through the screw, but like put it barely on is what you're saying? And it's really only this one at the top that I'm having trouble with. It's funny because it's such a tight fit. All right, let's do that then. Let's just get the others prepped. Can't tell if this is the same music over and over. Can you guys? Right, is it just enough to hold it? Okay. More. What were the long screws used again for? Someone had mentioned earlier. I don't know what they were used for. All right, give this a shot. Long screws burger mount. Okay. Okay, the question is, can I even get this in there? Yes. Who knew that was what we had to do the whole time? Unbelievable. Thank you, Gnarly. At least I think that's what we had to do. Is this thing even going in? Yeah, I think so. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. There we go. Gnarly is the knowledge bringer. That's what I'm gonna call you now. The knowledge bringer. Gnarly knowledge. Alright, there we go. So, get that nice and tight. Push. Just get a little force. Maybe this one. I don't know. This one went in the right way. Okay, it did. Just took a minute. God. Okay. Definitely a tight fit. That's what she said. You only know because you had to suffer through this at least a dozen times. Okay. But either way, that looks great. Excited. All right. And now the favorite part. This big ass brass back. Let's grab this again. Super clean, Will. Super clean. I can't get this to... There we go. Rhymer says, love the red. It's good to know. Oh, did that thing get... Interesting, okay. So it is spinning. I think that one might have gotten a hair stripped. Either that or I have the wrong size. That might actually be it too. I do. That might be the reason. It's not stripped. I had the wrong size, like a dumbass. Okay. I was like, why isn't that screwing in right? I really don't have a good key set that goes with red other than white on black, which is in use at the moment, so I gotta think about that. Rhymer says blue is better, of course. I wonder why. Also, I'm pretty sure this is the same music over and over and over, so maybe won't use this one on my stream going forward, but just trying something different tonight. That was the goal. Alright. Cool. This thing is so heavy. Oh my god. But it looks good. Alright, let's get some keycaps on it. Let's figure out what we're going to put on it, too. Camrath or DSA Granite Elvish, that could look good. You know what? Black on white never fails. I would like to buy more PBT fan sets. I need to get around to doing that. I have not done so yet. Did sell some artisans today, so I can put some of that money towards that, I think. There's some other things I want to, besides like a new desk for my work, a new top, butcher block top, and some other things, so I'm pretty sure these don't have your standard 1.75U spacebars, and they're all like, everything like longer than 2U is warped. But even that being said, We'll get back to that in a second. Oh, we are going to need a 1.75U. Need some 1.25Us. Right? Yeah, right there. My bad. All right, hang tight, everybody. As we again, there's no 40 support in this, so some stuff will be out of row profile, but that's okay. This set had like a ridiculous number of keycaps. I want to say it was like 160 or something like that. It was super ridiculous. See, there's another 1.75 somewhere in here. There should be. If not, we will improvise, because that's what we do. Because we need 4 1.75s on this thing, which is crazy. Maybe this is not the set to use. Huh, okay. I could have sworn we had more spacebar options. Okay. Interesting. I should have some space bars in the... Nope, that's hub. Hang on. I have a lot of key sets still. There we go. Alright, I don't want to mix the key sets up, so let's do this. ZXCV. Problem with PBT keycaps like this that aren't double shot, just gotta flip them all over to see what you got, because you know some of them, you know, like when you have double shot, you can tell if they're the right ones or not, but E. end always makes a good escape. Need a 1.25 for tab or control or whatever we're going to use normally. Should be a 1.25 shift in here somewhere. Should be. I don't see it though. Alright. We're going to get a little wonky, I think, so that's okay. We need a function. Again, just continuity. I have icon mods on here too, so like it truly doesn't matter, but do you guys see a shift out here somewhere? Am I an idiot? I don't see a shift. Like I said, this is kind of a thrown together set, so it's not the end of the world, but whatever. This works. Then we'll need some space bars. Oh, I left the foam out. Probably gonna undo this and put the foam back in. Like, that was kind of dumb. Foam over there. I wonder if this absorbs sound versus like EVA foam. Should I be using EVA foam? I don't know. Okay, let's grab two 1.75U spacebars. I know that I should have some in here. But I don't think they made convex in the old candy bar set. I think it was just concave. I think. See if I had two white ones. Or two black. Two black, cool. We'll see. See if I have an extra white one somewhere. Nope, that's a backspace. We do. We have two white ones. Alright. Just have to remember those go with this set. Definitely better with foam, he said. Alright. So then let's do this. If y'all are still wanting to hang around, I'm going to quickly cut a piece of EVA foam because I want to see the difference. And we will unscrew it. We'll go back and forth twice. We can do without foam, which I can hear. Definitely probably could use some foam. It's okay. Also, I think my desk and my desk mat are contributing to some of the ping. No, this board's just pinging a little bit, but... So, just want you guys to hear that. Like, you can hear it. Ooh. Yeah, let's get some foam in there. Alright, so let's do that. Let's try with the first foam provided by Kane, and then we can cut a secondary piece of foam by me. We can figure out the difference. And then can also tape the PCB too. I've been a big proponent of getting that done lately. But it feels like, I don't know if it's just me, it feels like a lot of boards I've had have been very like ping-y. Like they just ping, and I don't know if it's just me or if like anybody else seems to be experiencing that. Like, remember when I built the Formy on stream and like that was super pingy? I remember that. Like, again, I don't know if it's just me or what, but like I can already hear like it's still gonna be pingy. So let's do this. Let's save ourselves some time because I want this to sound good for William. Let's get some tape. And then let me get some EVA foam. That'll be key, I think. Just give me 2 seconds. Gnarly said skill issue. I see you. I see you, homie. I'm gonna remember that. I'm gonna remember that. Just keep that in mind. I have receipts. Alright, let's see though. I think a little bit's my desk, a little bit is maybe skill issue? I don't know. But I want this to sound good for William, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make it sound good. These are not lefty. Okay. Wow, maybe it is skill issue. Good God. Toby. We use good tape here. We use the frog tape. Secondary. That should help. That should help tremendously. It's amazing that just putting tape on the back of the PCB sounds like it makes a world of difference. Let's just do this. I'm pretty sure that that alone will fix the issue, quote unquote issue. Yes. Unreal. We don't even need to cut the cool red EVA foam that I had. Unreal. Appreciate you guys hanging as we did not end up building the Pearl. We instead went with the Phoenix. We will get around to the Pearl. I will get that PCB fix. What's up, Tenor? Happy 40th day to you, sir. Appreciate the understanding of the pivot and going with the Phoenix instead, which looks damn good, by the way. Tenor entered the mystery box raffle. Appreciate William's willingness to build with a different set of switches than what we initially planned and not hot swapping. I still would have hot swapped this, but it's alright, we can do it with the black one maybe. The black one should sound good too, the aluminum. And honestly, like, I don't mind taping up a PCB. Like, it is what it is, so. Alright, one more screw, and then we should be able to do a sound test, and this should sound pretty decent. Should have gotten rid of all pings at that point. Definitely. Swapping bottoms would probably be pretty cool. Red with the black. Alright. Much better. Much better. Alright. Let's actually mute the music for a second. Let's move this out of the way. I'm going to have a lot of cleanup tonight. Good Lord. This looks awesome, though. I will say. Like, I didn't think I would like the... I still don't know how I feel about the 2U. But the 1.75U... I hope you guys heard that. You alright over there, dog? The 1.75U looks awesome. I didn't think I would like that, but I do. And it fits where my thumb is, so... Yeah, 1U backspace could be, Darth. The group decided and William decided 2U, so that's what we did. Alright, bring this down. Alright, let's hear how this sounds. Much, much better. That backspace sounds good. Yeah, that sounds 10 times better. One thing I'm curious. Yeah, it might be my desk. It sounds a little pingy over there. It sounds good right here, though. Yeah, I may have to, I may still cut you a piece of EVA foam, William, so you can kind of make a decision based on what you want to do. But it sounds much, much better, and it looks awesome. It's a good build. And it's heavy. It's so hefty. These switches are interesting. I'm not a huge tactile guy. They're definitely interesting. I like it. I like it. Kind of miss my Phoenix a little bit. I don't need a heavy 40, but kind of miss mine. So these are CIY Phantoms tenor that we put in here, unlubed. So lube them, and overall pretty happy. It's a nice build. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the foam for you while we're in here. Anybody wants to hang around while I do that, that's cool. No, Tenor says the Phantoms are in his embrace. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've got Purple Flames in my embrace right now. So, man, this has been a good 40s day, I must say. I hope all of you have gone and upvoted all the posts on RMK. Give everybody the love, even if they're not regular people in 40s, even if they've only got 140 and the rest are all TKLs or 65%. Go upvote them, make them feel good. Definitely have a lot of clowns. A lot of clowns in RMK, but it's good to flood the entire server for a single day. It's enjoyable, I'm not going to lie. Okay, let's do this. Let's cut a very similar piece here. Give William some nice red, because I happen to have it, EVA foam to go with this. Little hobby arts and crafts time, right? Sure we lined up. Oops. Yeah, come on. There we go. Don't want to cut this foam. Who knew keyboards would keep me in the business of arts and crafts, right? Alright, and I will make sure to ship this back to you, William, but for now, you get some nice matching EVA foam to go in here. I think it's just going to help it just that little extra bit. Evan says he loves that the 40s day has become somewhat of a little holiday. I agree. I agree completely. Also, make sure that you have entered for the raffle. If you have not, I'm going to bring that to a close here soon, as we wind up and round up the end of this stream a little bit. Saw that Steel Dragon 21 put in raffle for his first time chat. Welcome. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Pretty bold of you, first time chat, and you're entering for a mystery box, so welcome. I love that we have new people, and like every stream it seems like we have new people, and I think I'm finally at over 425 followers, so I'm very thankful. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. MT3 Skull Squadron would be awesome, yeah. Adrian says it's his second 40s day. It's cool to see everyone's collection. Yeah, it's kind of fun too to like figure out like who's been posting in Discord and then like who's on Reddit, like what their name is on Reddit, because you can kind of match it up. And then like some people who don't flex their collections on Discord, like I know not everybody does, and then they flex them on Reddit. That's cool too. So got a lot of people with 15 plus 40s, a lot of people with very nice collections. Like I was an idiot when I posted a couple days ago. I had no idea that we were so close to 40s day, so I didn't post today. But yeah, like I'm super stoked. And yeah, I'm sorry, Steel. Like I was supposed to be building the acrylic pearl, but the PCB we have is a little janky. We need to work on it, so I'll do that off stream. Oh, yeah, the EVA foam. That's the answer. Much better. This is super thocky now. Hate using that word, but it's super thocky. All right, this is cool. I'm glad I did that. So I'll send this back, William. You'll get that too, but you'll have a fully built Phoenix, and we'll have to do the other one. Maybe we'll do the other one on Thursday. I don't know. We'll see. See what happens on Thursday. Like I said, figure out what we want to do. Maybe we'll try and make that one hot swap. I'm not sure. As soon as my excuse me, as soon as my desolder gun gets here, my new one, the new replacement gun, we will desolder the pearl. We'll desolder the caravan. We'll set both of those streams up. I'll do those back to back, which would be pretty cool. So yeah. And I'm gonna find out, William. I'm gonna find out make sure what fits in terms of the actual sockets, so that if they can fit in there. Okay. Yeah, that's awesome. So I appreciate everybody hanging tonight. Let's go ahead and close up this raffle. I'm gonna give everybody 2 more minutes. Enter the raffle if you have not yet. ! Raffle. You're gonna win a mystery box. It's a pretty good one, I would say. It's a pretty good one. Hopefully people like it. We will see. But super stoked. Give you just another minute here. Gnarly's entered. We're good. We have a lot of tickets out there. 17 people. 17 people entered. So good, high chances to win tonight, which is great. Zeus, good. You got your tickets. Awesome, awesome. 18 people in. 1 more minute. 1 more minute. We're gonna close it up. A lot of garbage tonight. I gotta clean all this up, but that's okay. Dar said 40s day was a blast. Awesome. I am glad people had a good time. I just wish I felt better. Like, I still feel like, not like overall, just like here, like all up in here, it feels like crap. It's not COVID. It's just like a cold. My daughter brought it home. So mad at her for that. All right. 3, 2, 1, closing entries. Done. All right, we're gonna pick a winner in 3, 2, 1. I think it's Tinner's second time winning a prize on here. Congrats, man. That's awesome. Congrats, Tinner. I'm pretty sure it's like your second time, right? Didn't you win? Was it you that won the cargo van, I think? I think it was you. Either you or Tears. Can't remember. Yep, second. Okay. Was it the cargo van? I think it was the cargo van. Oh yeah, thanks, Reimer. Obligatory rigged. Yeah. Oh, some switches. Okay, this is better than the switches. It was Tears that won the cargo van, and Tears like didn't know who I was when I hit him up on Discord. Like he thought I was like some guy faking. I was like, hey, I need your address to ship you this cargo van. Because he wasn't here when he won, which was hilarious. So he thought I was trying to scam him originally, which is awesome. But excellent. Well, we are just crossed the 2-hour mark on the stream. Thank you guys very, very much for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it. Again, happy 40s day. Enjoy the last 45 minutes of it, because no one on RMK is going to want to see us after this. Yeah, it was you, Tears. thank you everybody for the continued support. I genuinely appreciate it. As I said, most likely Thursday for my next stream, so a week from today. Tuesday I'm wrapped up with work all night, and I don't want to do that, but I have to. Yeah, I really am genuinely thankful that you guys are here. Again, got some big stuff coming up, both in terms of streams and some really cool content shit. Hopefully I hear back on some things very soon. But I know we're gonna keep chugging away, and even when we have the baby, there'll probably be a 2 or 3 week lull at the max. I'm gonna be bored. I'm probably gonna want to do something, so the streams will still be happening at some point, but there just might be a little bit of break there. But I'm gonna try and get as much of these William boards knocked out as I can on stream, and we'll get that done. So anyway, thank you guys. I appreciate it. It counts as peak community service according to my PO. That's awesome. Thank you, Reimer. Thank you. Yep. We'll get there. It's taking a little bit longer, but we'll get there. We will, and it's gonna be awesome. I appreciate the support as always. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your night. See ya.